Ken Carman said that Shedeur Sanders is better than Kyler Murray.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, think about the level of insanity right there. People have lost their minds when it comes to Shedeur Sanders.
I ain't never lost. Never in my life.
What up, though? What up, though? NevaLoss fam. Hey, you are tuned in to the NevaLoss pod. Hey, it's your man, BDB. We got another one here. We got another one. Bull. Coming with more bullshit, man. Same old, same old. For whatever reason, as much as he don't want to just embrace, hey, you know, the real true feelings, you know, he don't like Shedeur Sanders being on the Cleveland Browns. He don't want him there. He got a problem with him for whatever reason. So he always brings up shit, bullshit comparisons, bullshit to talk about, to try to put a smut on Shedeur's name, to try to belittle him, make him seem like he's just god-awful fucking quarterback, and acts like he can't read between the lines of what people are saying, man. We're gonna tune in to the Ultimate Cleveland Show. We're gonna hear them talk about the comparison of whether or not Shedeur Sanders is better than Kyler Murray. He wants you to have the talk. We're not talking about potential. We're not talking about, you know, anything other than what they've done in the league so far, which Shedeur Sanders played. How many games? 6. 6 games in the league, 7. What he won? He won 3. Lost 4, I believe. So he wants to have this discussion on whether or not Shedeur Sanders is better than Kyler Murray. When Kyler Murray has played, 4, 5, 6 seasons in the league, and he wants you to say, right now, anybody who thinks he's better, we're not judging potential. Then why are we having this discussion if we just going off a couple games? Let's check it out, man. Let's hear what he got to say. Such a disingenuous argument. Ultimately, it's just a way to shoot bullshit towards Shedeur and his fans' way, man. Then he's gonna call up Shedeur fans delusional because they gonna stand on like, all right, yeah, he is better than them, because you want to have these dumbass discussions, and you know, try to throw some smut on his name in a sneaky way. This is why people stand and be like, yeah, we see what you're doing right there, and we ain't going for it. Let's check out the discussion.
Shout out to Lyman this morning, who worked his partner Ken Carman into shoot. If you know, you know. He basically got Ken. Like, people have lost their minds when it comes to Shedeur Sanders, as we all know. Ken Carman said that Shedeur Sanders is better than Kyler Murray.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, think about the level of insanity right there.
I think he was saying, like, he'd rather have.
Well, that's fine.
I think that's
not what he said.
I think that's what he meant.
Well, that's what he's trying to not answer the question by saying that.
I think that's what he meant. I'd rather
If you're saying you don't want Kyler Murray, that's fine. It's not a long-term answer.
Yeah.
If you're saying you think Shedeur Sanders right now today gives you a better chance to win games than Kyler Murray, that's wrong.
That's ludicrous.
That's ludicrous.
This is his favorite thing to do. This is his favorite thing to do. Shedeur throw a deep 80-yard touchdown, hypothetically. If you're telling me right now that Shedeur Sanders throws a better deep ball than Pat Mahomes, you're crazy. You're saying right now that pass is better than anything that Pat Mahomes has thrown, and he's a Super Bowl champ. Like, nobody is saying that. They tried to ask him a direct question about if Shedeur is better than Kyler Murray, and it's like, maybe not technically right now because we haven't seen enough, but when you judge in potential, you've kind of seen Kyler Murray's ceiling, and Shedeur's ceiling is unlimited. We don't know what his ceiling can be because he was thrown into a pit of bullshit with no receivers, no help, no line, different thing. Y'all know the story, and he had to work with what he had to work with, so we don't even know what he can do. So right now, no, he hasn't shown that he's better than Kyler Murray yet. Oh, but it's coming. It's coming. Beyonce, you better give me now.
Exactly.
I think, but like,
our guy G. Bush would probably say the same thing.
What? They Kyler Murray? He would. What? They say what?
Would say Shedeur gives a better chance than Kyler Murray. Yes, he would.
I don't think he would.
Yes, he 100%.
You know what? I'm gonna text him now, and I'll give him.
Call.
He won't. When's the last time G. Bush answered the phone?
Great.
What?
He barely answers texts, let alone the
He
phone.
might be watching the show. You never
No,
know.
he's
You
like
never know.
exploring
Well,
space.
I don't ever call him, so he might see it and think it's an emergency.
Doing his wife's makeup. This might be when he sleeps, when he's not working.
Like, it's a good night you play.
Yeah. What's that?
Warhammer's his new obsession. We talk about it before the shows.
Warhammer?
Warhammer?
Yeah,
What's
it's
that?
another thing. I'm not gonna get into it.
Oh. No chance either.
We got an answer. G,
G, you're live on air.
real quick. The question is, who gives the Browns a better chance to win, Kyler Murray or Shedeur Sanders right now?
I ain't a Kyler Murray fan.
Okay.
I ain't messing with no Kyler Murray. I ain't no Kyler Murray fan. I don't think he's very good. I'm going with Shedeur Sanders.
There we go.
All right, thank you, G.
Stand on business, G. Stand on business,
The
G.
rest of the answers.
Well, he kind of said the same thing.
He just woke up.
He said the same
Yeah.
thing Ken said. He's just not a fan of Kyler Murray.
Fine. I don't want the
Look,
process.
this is his problem, man. He wants to try to make shit literal when he wants it to be literal, but then he wants to understand nuance and different things when he's having the conversation. Like, no, I don't mean that literal. I hate that shit. Like, listen, we taking all things into consideration. Kyler Murray had some okay seasons, but ultimately everything has fell apart, and the reason he's available is he hasn't been that good. Meanwhile, Shedeur Sanders, we haven't really got a chance to see him with a full offseason, playing with good receivers, with a decent O-line, any of that shit. So why would you take your young bull, who you're not paying no money to, off the field to pay Kyler Murray some money for some shit that he did in the past, and then, you know, just roll the dice? You're not gonna be able to get your pieces on the offensive line. What you gonna run with? All rookie offensive line, all rookie wide receivers? Not like, nah, man. Use the free agent money, get you some O-line. Excuse me. Use the free agent money, get you some O-linemen, get you some receivers out the draft. Find you an O-lineman in the draft, man. Get you some weapons on offense, man. Get you some weapons, and then run it with Shedeur. And if it's not good, then 2027, have at it. Go get your Kyler Murray, man. I'm sure he'll still be available for a trade, anything you want to do, man. I'm gonna let them finish this up. Go ahead.
Great for Kyler Murray. I don't think anybody does. But to argue that Shedeur Sanders gives you a better chance to win games than Kyler Murray, I know Kyler Murray missed most of last season due to injury, but Kyler Murray has had a level of success in this league. And let's not forget, it's not like he's been surrounded by tremendous talent in Arizona.
Yeah, DeAndre Hopkins.
At the end of his career.
He was not at the end of his career.
No, you're right. That's fair.
If this is his prime, he was like,
He was a little-
right here,
yeah.
going like
Okay.
going down out of the prime.
And now he has Trey McBride, but nothing else. You don't have.
Marvin Harrison and Michael.
What are you talking about?
Is his last name Carter?
That's what I mean. He don't want to. He got Marvin Harrison. What the fuck is he talking about? Go ahead.
Wilson.
Wilson.
Michael
Yeah, I'm about to say that's a running back.
Yeah, and Michael Wilson had his first decent year this past year. Obviously, Marvin. Yeah, I'm not saying that it's a bunch of scrubs there, but he hasn't been in his time.
He has more talent, way more talent than Shedeur fucking had in Cleveland. Again, this is why I don't think he fuck with Shedeur. It's because he always does this bullshit where he tries to act like he's being fair. No, you're not being fair. You're only seeing half the picture if it suits you. But then if the topic is somebody you fuck with, or you want to give a whole broad, when it was talking all that Joe Flacco shit, you want to bring in, oh, the line's not really good and he doesn't have a lot of receivers, and you know, what is he supposed to do? Joe Flacco, like you put the whole scope on this Joe Flacco. Even Dylan Gabriel, he was given the whole scope of shit, man. It's shit like this that just pissed me off about him, man. When the Shedeur Center, he's so short-sighted and narrow. Like, no, this is just, we just going down this line. We ain't talk about none of his weapons. We ain't talk about what the O-line was looking like. We ain't talk about how terrible the fucking defense played when Shedeur was in the lineup. We ain't talk about none of that. We are just focusing on his stats in a vacuum. That shit's weak as hell, man. I'm gonna let them finish and we'll wrap it up.
They've had weak talent around.
Well, everybody in that
overall.
division gonna be running the same offense, so
Yeah.
because
Like,
Mike LaFleur is doing the same thing as Matt LaFleur and Kyle
Anthony,
Shanahan.
can you toss me another water?
I got you.
It's all
Thank
gonna
you.
be all
You
the
got my
same
seat.
thing.
All right, cool, thank you.
Yeah, that's right. You like
I thought, you just never know when he gets up.
Yeah. So
I don't think Kyler
Ken
Murray.
Carmen and G. Bush have both lost their
I
minds.
don't think it's smart for them to trade Kyler Murray. to be
Thank
honest
you.
with you, unless they just believe in Ty Simpson.
Oh, the Cardinals?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think they can.
Or
trade
Jacoby
him.
Brissett.
His
No, they're not trading
His
Tua.
contract's like a poison pill.
So is Tua, but they're trying to get rid of
Yeah,
him.
no one wants him. Like, could they trade Tua?
They can't trade two.
I'd be shocked.
They have to cut him.
All right, we're going to end it here.
If I'm a team, why would I trade?
We're gonna end it here, man. So Cleveland media doing what Cleveland media continuously does. Thanks for Tyvis for kind of standing up business, just walking out, just giving the full scope of what the actual conversation is, while Bull's still trying to push Shedeur Sanders. People have lost their mind. Listen, Kyler Murray isn't even a fucking option. he isn't even a realistic option. But at this point, they like, man, we gonna just throw quarterback name. Got Jason Lloyd fucking getting his Hamilton on. He is determined to write fucking Shedeur Sanders out of Cleveland. That's bull, man. Jason Lloyd, so he gonna just write quarterback. Hey man, I think Brett Favre is somewhere in Mississippi still throwing footballs, man. Hey, listen, I seen Mike Vick, man. He's still running the 4.5. he ain't quite that 4.3, 4.4, but he got that 4.5. We might can go with Mike. He trying to put anybody out the woodwork and to compete with Shedeur Sanders. This shit is crazy, man. But at this point, I think we all know, man. Start of the season, we gonna throw our wrist up, man. Shedeur gonna do his thing, and he gonna prove everybody wrong like he's continuously done. And unfortunately, as much as they hate Shedeur Sanders, they're going to get to reap the benefits of his play because he's going to bring new life to Cleveland, man. They'll get to throw their wrist up and act like they've always been a fan. BDB, NevaLoss Pod, man. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one.